8 years down the line, it looks like yesterday to me. This is the years I have been in poultry business, doing and getting experience day after day. Poultry farmers, today I want us to walk with you my journey from the time I started with 50 chicks up to today, where I have managed to hatch 8,000 chicks every week. Because this journey will help you learn and understand. In this journey, it has not been easy, but it has been through sacrifices, which I have been forced by the businesses to sacrifice so that I may be able to run this successful poultry farm. When I joined my first year in the university, I was doing my poultry farming still in my mother's place, where I was doing the indigenous Kenyeji chicken. But joining university now, things took a twist. I come to Western Kenya, then I realized people are doing poultry farming in large scale. They are doing 500 bars, 1,000 bars, and I was like, wow, what's this? What's happening? So my curiosity made me to visit some of these farmers so that I may be able to learn, or now I can also grow my poultry farm from one step to the other. And this is what you need today so that you may be able to start your poultry farm and grow step by step. So I remember very well, while I was a comrade, I was living in one hostel where the landlord was like my father. The landlord was the men who normally go after 5. You know where we go, women after 5, after work, we go somewhere, we rest, we have our stories, and we take a drink. So that landlord was so kind to me. He gave me one room where I started my poultry farming journey as a comrade. I had gone to several seminars, learned about poultry farming. I also visited several farmers. I learned about poultry farming through what they were doing. In fact, I visited these two golden ladies, which I love so much. One is called Tel Aviv Poultry Farm. She's Vivian Obel of Tel Aviv Poultry Farm. Then we have Tabitha Makoa of Tastif Poultry Farm. I learned through them. Then I was able to start my poultry farm from 50 chicks to where we are now at 8,000 chicks. But it has not been easy. You see now, being a university student, being a comrade, and now you have to sleep with chicken in the same room. Then you get an extra room through your landlord, where you have now to start now moving step by step. So my university landlord, he was called Chris. He gave me one room where I started now my journey with these 50 chicks. I brooded the chicks. Then this one of my mentors, Tabitha Makoa, took all the chicks and sold on my behalf after 6 weeks, which I made some profit. Then I went to 100 bars. Then I went to 200 bars. So this is my journey. At that point, I was doing it in small scale, and I was learning, getting experiences as I moved, and my mentors were holding my hand so that I may be able to grow. So that's why even me, while I'm educating you today, I want you to get to learn about this journey. My desire is to mentor only like 100 people about poultry farming. They start their poultry farms and they succeed. So in this scenario, I'm in this hostel. Then my bus grew from 50 to 1,000 within a period of around 8 months. Then I was unable now to continue growing my poultry farm at that hostel. Then now I have now to move to another hostel where now there are no students. The hostel have been neglected. They look cold. I go talk to the landlord. Then the landlord allows me to get like 8 rooms. At this point, now I was keeping around 2,000 baht, brooding and selling. That's why I normally advise people, the best model to start your poultry farm, just brood and sell as you grow. Don't start at buying the incubator, then you start collecting eggs from anywhere. You will lose all your money. Start from brooding and selling. You grow your poultry farm through the experiences. Then you realize now I have the chicken, I have the classes, I have other business I was doing which I had to attend. Now I had to get more people now to my business so that I may be able to run it successfully. The moment I got to this landlord, the landlord realized I was growing at a very high speed. Then he decides one day, I'm going to double your rent. I was paying 1,000 per room, paying 9,000 for the 9 rooms. Then he tells me, now you are going to pay 2,000 Kenya shillings for every room. That thing gave me a lot of anger issues. Then I was like, why can't I just move? Then I just agreed. I told my landlord, it's okay, no problem. What I did, I brooded around 4,000 birds at this point with a target. What I did after I sold the 4,000 birds, I came now to this village where I acquired this piece of land, which you can see in this place. Is a quarter acre. Then what I did, it was a simple method. I moved from now. I was living in 1 bedroom house in Kibabi, and my house we are living in 9 rooms. But the funny bit, now I have to downgrade. That's why these sacrifices are very much important in poultry farming. Then I came to this farm. This is my land. Let me just show you where it ends. My land is just a quarter of an acre. So I come here to these people is a village setup, just some around 6 to 8 kilometers from Kibabi University. Then I just come here. This is where my land reaches. It's not very big. It's a very small piece of land. That's why I decided now to go the duplex way. I buy this land with anger issues from my landlord. Now I decided to construct this poultry house, which you can see here. What I did at first, it was not a duplex. It was a single floor house. So I built the first house where I had only the ground floor alone. Then what happened, now I had used all my money now to purchase the land, and also the other money I used now to construct the poultry house, as you can see. So I had no money. I was only able now to brood only 1,000 birds. I don't have money to pay for my landlord. I don't have money now to pay for my 1 bedroom house where I was living very comfortably. Everything was very fine. I have not lost. I have invested everything in the business, and now I have nothing. So what I did, I just came. You see, these are my poultry house has 2 doors. We have this one door and we have this door. So what I did, I just came. I divided this poultry house. I could have shown you. I've just locked it. I divided this cubicle into 4 sectors, where now one sector was a bedroom, the other side was my workers sleeping there, the other side was my store, and the other side was our city room. So I end now to downgrade from my one comfortable bedroom house to this. And now I have to struggle because I don't have bank to construct. I don't have anything. So I slept here for around almost for 8 months with my chicken on the other side. My chicken were on this side. I was doing brooding on the other side. Then I have to struggle now to make sure I succeed. And this is a sacrifice. You have to downgrade sometimes so that you may be able to make to improve on yourself and also to sacrifice for the sake of the business. If you don't do that, forget about poultry farming. Then now I brood and I get some money. Let me show you after I get some money what I constructed. I decided now is the high time I have a farmhouse where I can rest and also do my things from the poultry farm. There is a lot of activities going on today in this breeder farm. So what happened? I decided now why can I just construct a poultry house? So I researched and I realized this is a cheap model which I can construct of a poultry house. But the funny bit is you are constructing this without money, with no money, zero money, just the little money you get from the poultry proceeds. Now you are doing the construction. So let's just get here. There is a lot of activities going on at this place. Now you can see now my contractor now has made me now to sleep now on the sitting room. So this is what's happening. The construction is going. This is now the cement. This is now where I'm sleeping. Here's that now. We have the kitchen on the other side where some construction is going on, and we have some other 2 bedroom. So I will be using this one as my sitting room. I have 2 bedrooms. Then for my guests, definitely I have a common shower here. Then I will have my master bedroom here. So the work started yesterday, as you can see. This is now the bedroom where we started now with plastering. Now, what I've been doing, farmers, I have been sleeping in these bricks, getting some some swell, just pouring on my bed, even getting to some areas where you cannot even imagine. And I have now to be here with my workers so that everything may be done in the most perfect manner. And that's why I tell you, you need to sacrifice even the little money you get. You sacrifice your stare, you sacrifice everything so that you may be able to invest the little money you get back to the business so that you may not be able to lose. These are simple steps which you can implement. But if you like maybe to enjoy yourself, you like celebration, you like to party, poultry farming is not for you. You will make these funny sacrifices because it will cost you. If you get the little money, then you eat that money. Now, my house is almost complete. I'll be living there, enjoying myself. And what is going to happen? Finally, I'm going to leave that house for the farm. Then I will go now to build a better house where I'll be living as I establish systems in this business. So, in my journey, I, I realized I was making some little money and people were just increasing the prices of chicks just the way they needed. So I decided, why can't I just breed my poultry, my parents? So I started with 500 birds, which I was hatching only 1,000 chicks per week. And I realized the demand was so much than what I was producing. So I went now to 4,000 birds, which is making me now to produce 8,000 chicks per week, which I'm supplying now to customers all over Kenya. So these are some of the sacrifices you need to make. You abandon the sweet life, you abandon the sweet things of this world, then you focus on the business. You love the business like it is the only thing which depends on you. Through that, you realize you will grow. But if you don't sacrifice, you are going to struggle there. You are going to be there all over your life. Then you will not be able to do anything. My second landlord assisted me because I was so hungry at him, and he made me to buy this piece of land, and I was encouraged. That's why today I'm here. Nobody, I'm paying rent to nobody. I'm only paying KRA is dues, nothing more I'm paying to anybody because it's just through sacrifice. I could have bought myself a very nice Mercedes, which I could be riding up to date, but I decided to sacrifice. So it's upon you. If you cannot sacrifice, if you cannot downgrade your life for your business, forget about poultry farming. This is the bitter truth, and I'll be sharing with you more experience.